Hey Eurovision fam, it's Alesia Michelle, and it is Heat 4, Week 4 from Melodifestivalen, and one of the biggest national selections. And I'm really excited because, again, I'm not alone. And you're probably getting sick of me saying that because, you click on the video, you know that I'm not alone. But it's been a million years, and that didn't mean that we would stop believing. And so we're going to shout it out for you that Mariette is joining me today. So it's interesting because it has been, I think, like 7 years since I first interviewed you. So, in short, what have you been doing for these past 7 years?
Oh, wow. I love the presentation, I must say. What I've been doing for the last 7 years, I'm not sure, but I know about the last 3 years. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a bonus mom. Do you say bonus mom or stepmom?
Yeah, bonus mom works.
And I happen to own a dog. So a lot has been happening.
Needless to say, yeah, you have been busy. It's interesting because I had the opportunity to interview Paul Ray, and then I was talking to Laurel, all of whom I had spoken to before, and in particular saw, I would say before the world ended, the last time I was in Sweden was March 2020.
Yeah, and, exactly.
And so I'd asked them, do you feel like becoming a parent has changed you at all as a creative? Does it change the way you write songs at all? Some folks maybe say yes, some folks no. How has it affected you?
I'm not sure it affects my writing. I mean, a lot of things happen inside when you become a parent. And I think I already started to feel, I don't know, more love when I met my bonus daughter, because she gives me so much. And now we have Dante, and it's like a lot of things that you in the past thought was very important isn't anymore, like yourself. It's you don't have as much time. You have time, you just want to spend time with them, and I just want to be with my family. So it has affected me in so many positive ways, I would say. I'm calmer, I'm more loving, I have more confidence in things I do, I think. And
well, thank you. I mean, your journey to motherhood was really interesting, and you shared it with folks all on social media. Do you want to tell us a little bit about sort of your journey? I know you've been pretty open about it on social media, so people should definitely follow her and check out, so you can get the details. But yeah, what was that process like for you?
It's been a long process. It's such an active choice when sorry, I haven't been speaking English for so long, so I keep losing my words. It's been a long process, but it's such an active choice. That's what I was going to say. Active choice to get kids with IVF. And we've been through a lot. It's both painful and the roller coaster with the ups and downs, all the positive and negative tests. And but if you really I lost my words. Luckily, we got Dante, and we're sharing the story again, because we want Dante to have a sibling. So now we're in the process again. It's very exciting in this mellow bubble. So it's a lot of fun fun stuff happening.
Well, so one of the things that I loved that you would bring to Melody Festival and was that competitive spirit. And do you feel like you still got it, or are you kind of in it this year like, I'm just trying to have fun?
um, no, I'm in it like 100%, maybe like more than before. Uh, Something has happened. Like I said before, becoming a mother and like a wife, it has strengthened me a lot, and I'm taking on this competition uh, with some kind of calmness. I feel the love for my family, my kids, and yeah, even Bosse. It's my dog. Yeah, it's my dog. Um, so I wanna more than ever like give it back, just project it onto the audience and say that we can make this.
Well, I love to hear that that competitive spirit is still there because, Melody Festival, and we love it. We tune in for that. But one of the things that I always love about Melody Festival and is the fact that the music scene in Sweden is so small, it almost feels like its own little family. And so I know some of the people who have already competed, and
Mm.
and maybe this is really the question, but who else have you maybe collaborated with? Have you collaborated with any folks who are competing in Heat 4? Because you've collaborated, with folks that were in Heat 3 as well. So how does it feel to
Yeah.
kind of be in the mix with this with sort of this like small, but maybe not small, but like I do feel like there's something about the Swedish music scene that feels like family.
Yeah, it's a very nice way of saying it because it's true. Um, it's pretty small, and a lot of people know each other already. And if I have collaborated with, yeah, the last competition last week, uh, I wrote songs with Laurel. It's not released yet. And this competition, and Melanie, and this competition. Hmm, I'm not sure. I did a gig once with Sigrid and Hjördis. We're also living in the same little town in Skåne. Uh, so we're gonna fight for the Höganäs voters. Uh, that's sweet, and they're really sweet. And I mean, I met most of them before. Not Kiana, not Emil. Uh, but it's tonight we're gonna have like a gathering to like chat and get to know each other for the big night.
Well, that's wonderful. The big night is on Saturday evening. I know a whole bunch of folks are going to be tuning in. Have you heard other folks' songs from your heat yet?
Yes, I heard just on the rehearsal. We went on stage for the first time today, and I heard Emil. Yes, what can I say? I can say it's a song in. I'm not sure I can reveal this, but it's a very catchy song, that I can say. And I also happened to hear the last like part chorus of Lorene's Tattoo, and that's the only thing. No, also Sigrid and Hjördis when they rehearsed the other day.
Okay, so I ask everybody this question. And maybe if you've been following Melody Festival and, the previous heats, so we've got heat 1, 2, and 3, or Deltavling,
Mm.
1, 2, and 3. Are there any songs? Because I mean, you've played around with lots of different genres. Are there any songs that you would want to steal and put the Mariette spin on?
Oh, very interesting question. Yeah, I have an answer. My answer is Paul Ray. Yeah, I like that arena vibe. It's a little, to me, it's like a Coldplay big arena song. Mm, that one.
Okay, okay, very good choice. Very good
Yeah.
choice. I could see that. I think I could visualize that on the stage. Well, have you heard any of the things that are competing at Eurovision? At Eurovision, I think we've got 18 songs as of now, maybe 19 songs. Have you heard any of those from Eurovision?
Already? Uh, no, I don't think so.
So
You
you're
heard them
staying?
all, of course.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
here
yeah.
here I am. Here I am, year
Oh
after
yeah, we
year.
love it. We love it.
Like year after year, here I am. But it's
Yeah.
interesting because Melody Festival, and I think is one of those selections that does draw eyes from a couple of folks, and obviously in the Nordic region, sometimes I think Norway's sort of like, oh, okay, what's Sweden doing? Are we going to be better?
Uh-huh,
Hmm,
uh-huh.
let's see, and Sweden comes a little bit later, so y'all have a chance to, really make your pick. But I've been
Mm,
asking some folks some random questions this year, so I'm
mhm.
gonna I'm gonna give you two rando questions. And so
Okay,
now
okay.
that you're a mom, you might be approaching this question with a different lens. But in school, growing up, what did you feel like was the most useless thing you learned in school growing up?
Um, I would say math. Yeah, yeah. It was too complicated, and I have not in my grown-up life had any use of the things I learned back then.
All right, we got it. Math. I think math is going to be a popular one for all the creatives. It's like
Yeah,
it's like I could vibe with English. I could
yeah,
even get down to
exactly.
history,
It's a
but
right brain, right?
right. But math is like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no, no. Next subject. Okay, my other random question is, um, would you rather? So, say is there a language that you maybe don't speak well or know, but that when you
Mhm.
hear people speak it, you're like, ooh, I I like it. Like you just like the sound of the language.
Oh, I like French. I like French.
I will say that is
Yeah.
my second French
What's your first?
nomination. Well, no, I've had two people
Oh,
say French now. So French
okay.
is
But
like the
what are
one
yours?
language. Oh, for me, well, I have to blame all of you. I've spent so much time in Sweden, and I really don't know any Swedish. I think I know like hey, hey,
Hey,
mm-hmm, and
three
then what
words you
is it
know.
like? Yo
Jag,
is like I,
me. Hmm.
yeah, like me, and then for Eurovision and Melody Festival and tuck some
Eggs.
kids.
That's all you need to know. Tack. That takes you. Yeah. That's important.
Okay,
Tack.
well, I know you can't tell us what you're doing on the stage, but can you maybe tell us what you want people to feel when they see your performance?
I want people to feel strengthened. I want people to feel hope. Uh, I want to make people feel the importance uh, of having the courage to stand up for each other. Um, I mean, I've been talking a lot of standing up for yourself, be who you want to be, love who you want to love, look like you want to look, and now I feel also it's so important to stand up for each other. I think we see it all the time in like uh, what do you say, like in crisis, and you see people gathering, people come together, and you really see the humanity and love and the goodness. But we also need this goodness and humanity in our everyday lives. It's just to stand up for your classmate or stand up for someone at work. And I think those little acts are bigger than we think, and we can inspire each other to be the best of us.
Well, I think that that's a beautiful way to close out. Break a leg. Best of luck on the stage this weekend. Folks will be rooting for you.
Woo, you're the best.